I guess we have to go ahead and check Australian dollar USD, which is another trade I took on. When did I take this trade? Is it on Friday? No, it's of October. It's been over 2 weeks now, give or take. I'm not sure it's up 2 weeks, but let's give a look at it. Let's check it out. But it's more than a week, I guess. Nah, it's not up to a week. That was just last week. So it's 5 days. 5 days trading. I mean, 5 trading days. It's a lot, but let's just say 5 days is fine. Okay. So it's been running since last week, Wednesday. I guess I'm still holding on to this trade, to be honest with you all. Like I said, the market has been quite slow. The market has been pretty, it's been pretty slow to a large extent, to a very, very large extent. So that is why that's why I'm still holding on to this trade for as long as possible. And I said it the other time that until we had a break above this high, something like this, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, maybe right at the top here, then my bias could change to bullish. But right now, fundamentally, dollar is strong. Technically, it is strong. And Australian dollar seems to be quite weak. And based on what we've also read this morning, I think the dovishness in the fundamental and Australian dollar fundamental might get prolonged longer than necessary. So I'm holding on to this trade for as long as possible. Let's move on to USD CHF. So USD CHF is another trade we picked last week. Okay, I'm still holding on to this trade, and I just adjusted my TP to the top right here, which is my ultimate target right now. Okay, and reason being, we've seen a very decent high, okay, for the past couple of weeks now. So I guess this could be regarded as a pullback. All right, what is happening right here could or might be regarded as a pullback. All right, let me actually show it very well to everyone so you can all see what I'm saying. So let me use basic white, I guess. Yes, right here, this can be regarded as what? As a pullback. You've seen we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So maybe we're going to get it to continue. I mean, nothing can stop it. Nothing should be able to stop it unless it's fundamentally inclined. And coupled with the fact that we already have a very strong dollar, I'm holding on to this trade, okay, for as long as possible. However, this particular position right here, this one is currently on a drawdown. So let's see if possible we get the market to continue to go up. That's brilliant. However, if it comes down, it's gonna tap me out. It's gonna tap this one out in loss, and this particular one will probably get traded out at maybe 1.something%, which should automatically cover for this loss. That is the plan in the first place. But I'm still quite bullish on this pair, and I really love to see it actually move decisively to the upside. That is my plan on this pair. My mouse, in a way, is playing chicken with me. So I guess there is also that to keep note of. So Kiwi dollar also dropped very well this morning. Some of you are holding the trade, but before I speculate, how many of you are still holding NZD USD? Please, if you're holding NZD USD, can you please let me know? Someone said, can we still enter USD CHF? Yes, you can. Okay, USD CHF still looks quite decent to take a buy. All right, you can. You sure can. All right, but make sure your stop loss is right below here. Okay, and your stop loss is just a few pips below here. So I'm just going to put a point there. All right, don't forget we already said stop loss. So make sure your stop loss is at 0.8628. Okay, 0.8628. And if you're entering the trade right here, that will be how many pips stop loss? That should be roughly around 20 pips stop loss. If you use 0.01, then you should be fine. Okay, if you use 0.01, that's a $2 loss. If you use 0.1, that is $20 loss. If you use a very solid $100 loss. So, you have to cut your quote according to your account. So I'm just saying, but it's decent for me. I'm still winning the trade, and I would like to see how it goes. Don't forget, every single trade has a potential risk of what? Risk of loss. So don't forget to set your stop loss. It's very, very important. Someone said, I'm still on NZD USD. That is fine. That's the person from, I get the person is from, okay. It's from Zoom. We have quite a few people on YouTube so far. Yes, we have quite a few people there. All right, I guess people still prefer Zoom better than YouTube, maybe because they're just used to it, or maybe the link is just it's easier to get there. Anyways, moving forward. So yes, to NZD I came back to this feature because someone asked a question. So NZD still looks quite decent. Okay, trade right around there just last week. So I guess it's still quite decent. I'm also holding it, okay, on a very basic account like that. And the stop loss shouldn't be more than what's the stop loss again? The stop loss should be more than 30 pips, guys. All right, 30 pips. That is where my stop loss currently is. All right, the stop loss is right at the top here at 0.6089. Okay, 0.6089. That is 30 solid pips. So if you're using one standard loss, that's $300 loss. If the stop loss gets triggered, if you're using 0.1, then that's 30. You all know the drills. Okay, you're not a beginner. So I just want to clarify, and I want to make sure everybody understand what we are getting ourselves into before you join the trade. Okay, even though we share signals, I call trades right here. Don't forget, every single trade has a potential loss attached to it. So let's be careful. Okay, let's be careful. So Kiwi dollar, I'm holding the trade also. I'm gonna push it to the upside, and then everything looks cool. The only way I might possibly change my view on NZD USD is okay. I'm holding AU sell. Very good, very good. Someone said I'm holding AU sell. Any other person on the call that is holding a trade, probably Australian dollar or USD CHF or USD CAD or NZD USD, kindly drop a message either in the chat box or in the comment section. All right, endeavor to do what to drop a message right there. Okay, we have very nice people on YouTube. I guess the YouTube might be quite draggy a little bit. I'm gonna work on that. Okay, I just want to test this. I want to test run it first before then watch the video that's been recorded over there and see what I can improve and how it can go. This is the first time I'm gonna do a live stream on YouTube. So the quality is not actually the best, okay, but it's right there. There's always the first time for everything. Another person said, Aussie dollar sell, you're holding it, good. USD JPY buy, you're holding it as well. That's very good. I guess USD JPY was in a little bit of a mess this morning, but I guess it just bounced up this morning. So we're gonna get into that also later. So NZD USD, I'm holding a sell, which is very good. On to the next one. USD card. I'm not sure anybody took USD card. And we had this thing planned out a very long time ago. You can still get the video on YouTube. When we said, I decisively said, not like when I said, because I'm the one that had to pick the trade, I'm the one that had to call the trade for every one of you to be able to trade it. You understand what I mean? So when I said that there's a possibility that, don't forget, I said I'm seeing a little bit of a head and shoulder pattern right here, shoulder, head, shoulder. If this breakout, pull back and then rejected, we can start looking for a sell trade right at the bottom here. And that will also give us a little bit of a signal for what is zigzag pattern. But then I said there's another opportunity that we can look for a buy trade. Provided that we get higher high, higher low, higher high, and higher low, that is our buy trade plan. And look at what is happening right now. This is where I said we're going to take an entry. The entry was there. I even put this thing right there. And I woke up this morning, I made the market right at the top here. I was angry a little bit. But the reason I'm not totally angry is because, it happened during the midnight. Okay, it happened around 1 a.m. and I was sleeping at that time. So there's nothing I could literally do. However, it doesn't stop the fact that it's a very good trade. Yusuf said, I'm on USD card buy. I wouldn't know. I'm not in the trade, but I knew we had a plan and it actually worked really well, which is very, very good, right? Which is very good. So I'm glad that some of you took the trade. I really appreciate that. And I love that from you guys. Sometimes I don't pick a trade. You guys pick it. And so far, we are doing very well. The trade is running well. There's no point in not holding it. There's no point in running away from it. There's no point in jumping the gun, doing stuffs. Okay, just leave the trade, allow it to run, let it do its things. Okay, and then gradually we're gonna enjoy it. All right, that is my plan. That has always been my plan with you guys over here. Okay, so moving forward, my mouse is playing a very delicate game with me today. All right, so let's see if I can do another one. All right, so I think this one is much better. This one is quite terrible. All right. All right, moving forward, on to the next one, which is pound dollar, pound USD. Pound dollar also dropped this morning, which is good. All right, which is very good. This one actually tapped us out and lost last week. I think some of you actually took the trade when it tapped us out. Okay, it really did tap us out, which was not the best. Even know what I'm saying? It was not the best at all. All right, and this was because of the retail sales, the pound retail sales data that came out, I think on Thursday, and it was very good. Okay. Yes, pound dollar. Yes, it tapped us out in the loss. Yeah, but right now, okay, are you around Raju? Are you holding a sell on pound dollar? Because I'm still looking at it today. I don't know if I'm gonna get into it. I'm already in a little bit of a dollar pair, in a lot of it. Anyways, okay. So I'm not sure if I'll be getting into this one, but I think there's a possibility at the bottom here. Let's draw it the way we always do. Entry should be at the bottom. And so if you see a candle that closes decisively below here, I think there's a possible entry right there. Okay, let me. All right, let me delete that one. It doesn't make sense anymore. Let me enlarge this a little bit. That would be the loss that I would took on this month so far. I mean, the second loss I would take this month so far. All right, so I think it got a very decent break. A candle that closed below here. I'm not sure if it's going to pull back. We don't need to wait for the pullback. But if it can't close below there, I think we might look into a sell on pound USD. Okay, it is quite decent. It is good. All right, we can look into it. Okay, we can look into it together. So it's gonna look like this. The stop loss has to be above here. Okay, how many stop losses that is? That is 53 pip stop loss, guys. You know, we just set more than 45. So let's see how 45 is gonna look like. Yeah, that's 45. Well, not too bad. Yeah, let's make it 40 actually. Okay, we don't need to sleep on it too long. And I'm not sure there's any fundamentals coming later today to worry about. So let's make it 42 pip stop loss. But I'll be open to 50 because this is actually 1:2 point what? 1:2.8 risks to reward. It's not a bad trade to be honest. Okay, it's not a bad trade. So let's see how this goes. Don't forget, guys, the only place or only area I'll be looking for a buy position or my buyers, my switch to bullish buyers on pound dollar is right after it breaks above here. Sorry for that. I told you my mouse are not the best right now. Okay, so if it is only if it crossed above here. Okay, if we get a very decent break of structure that, and then it went ahead to cross above here, all right, I will start looking for a buy trade right at the top here. Okay, that is my plan, and that's going to remain my plan for the time being. For people on YouTube, so I'm not sure you're able to see what I just do on the chat now, so I'm going to do this for you. All right, so if the market, the only place I'll be looking for a buy trade is right at the top here. Okay, if I see higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right here, I'll start looking for what? I'll start looking for a buy trade. Simple as that. Whatever happens inside here, inside this box, I am not interested, and I'm very sure you've heard me say this a couple of times. As I have to wait for my zigzag pattern first off before anything follows. So a push to the upside, a drop down, push to the upside, a drop down, then I will start looking for what? I will start looking for a buy trade right here. Then off it goes to the top. So that said, I think we can do a bit of a mess this morning. Oh boy, this is awesome, guys. This is why you have to be patient. This is why you have to calm down. This is why patience is key in trading. I mean, when I got up this morning, when I had a meeting with a few of my students, people that I personally mentor, all right, I saw it right at the bottom there, and I was like, oh boy, this is cool. I'm almost giving up hope on this pair, to be honest with you, but I just have to be patient. I have to watch how it goes, and technically, you can see right at the top here is up, all right. And I told you, I think a couple of weeks ago that if I'm ever gonna be bearish, okay, if I'm ever gonna be bearish on this pair, it's gonna be okay. Excuse me, guys. I'm ever going to be bearish on this pair, all right? So this is going to be the plan. I'm not sure if we're going to get this pullback on what, I'm not sure if we're going to get this pullback on USD JPY, but currently with everything we've actually been through on this pair, with all the drama, with all the hassle, I would say that I think there's a possibility that this will probably go forward into a very nice profit all the way to the top right here. Okay, I think there's a possibility of that. Okay, I believe there's a possibility of that. So the best we can do now is to wait. I'm not sure anyone is actually holding. Oh, I already said I'm holding USD JPY buy. Very beautiful. Another person holding a buy on USD JPY. And I'm not sure any other person is holding a buy on USD JPY. I guess that's that. All right. However, things are still quite interesting on USD JPY. So far, so good. So let's keep a close tab on it. Let's leave it to run. Okay. You know, I always say this, leave it to run, allow it to run. Let the trade prove that it can actually do it. Okay. Let the trade prove that it can actually get things done on its own. Don't stress it. Don't force it. Don't make it, don't complicate things. When it comes to trading, try as much as possible that you don't complicate things. All right. It is not supposed to be hard. Okay. It is meant to be complex, but never supposed to be hard. But it is meant to be complex. And trading is a very, very complex concept. All right. However, it is not what? It is not hard at all. It is not what? It is not hard at all. But it is meant to be what? It is meant to be a complex thing. It is very complex. That's why not everybody can do it. All right. But it is not meant to be crazy. Don't make it too crazy than this. Okay. Don't go hard some other things that makes it super crazy that you will now get yourself confused. All right. So that's the plan on USD JPY. So far, so good, on my own personal opinion. All right. And now moving forward to euro dollar. Yes, someone said analysis on euro dollar. I am getting to euro dollar, right? You just have to be patient. Euro dollar is still going down. All right. We had a trade running on euro dollar. So far, so good. I just had my trading stop right on Friday. And you can see it was never touched. It was quite close, but was never touched, which was really good. By the way, that was really good. and really scary because it happened in the middle of the night, though. Yeah, something around 11 p.m. Nigerian time. So that was something. However, I think this is very good. Okay, so there's a possibility for a sell trade to be joined, but for me and my household, I'm just gonna leave it alone. All right, I'm already looking to sell pound dollar. I'm already. Wait a minute. Let's check pound dollar a little bit again. I'm not sure I set a notification. Yes, a notification on it. Good. So I'm already on Aussie dollar sell, NZD dollar sell, USD buy. That is a lot of dollar pair already. Adding EU to it might be crazy. So if you want to join and buy trade on EU, you can as well go ahead and join. Okay, it's a choice. It's a money. Go ahead and join. It will be brilliant. It will be perfect. All right. However, okay, however, it's best to just wait. Okay, but don't complicate things. Don't go sell euro dollar and pound dollar at the same time. Don't be like me that I'm selling Aussie dollar and NZD at the same time. I'm selling them at the same time, but on different accounts. Okay, on a different account, just for clarification purpose. So we are done with our major pairs analysis. So let's jump into few crosses and minor pairs that we analyze and see how they're doing this morning. So we had the second plan on Euro CHF right here. And currently, it looks like a very decent one. We took a sell right at the top here. It came down very well. And we said if you pull back right here, we might take another sell. So assuming we took this sell, well, the trade will be in a very small drawdown right now, which is not that much, which is not much of a bad thing to happen. Okay, because I'm not in this trade, you know, I don't trade crosses. I only focus on the major pairs. So I'm just saying this trade is still quite active and it's still very, very decent. The plan is if the market stays below here, delete. That's not what I was trying to take. If the market stays decidedly below this supply zone right here, all right, I guess it's still very much bearish for me. But the more it crosses above it, then I'll start looking for what? A more bullish trade setup and a SPY trade setup, in my own personal opinion. All right, in my own personal and humble opinion. So moving forward to Australian dollar, Japanese yen. Someone asked me to analyze this pair last week, and I drew out this very ridiculous triangle pattern. And right now, we've not really had any entry on this one. There's a possibility for it to sell because it is very close to a major resistance right at the top here. Very close to a major resistance right at the top there. But calm on this one. If you break above here, pull back, I guess off it goes to the top. If you break below here, pull back, off it goes to the downside. Those are the two plans I have on what on Australian dollar, Japanese yen. Okay, for now, I'm keeping that close. Don't forget, we have this very bogus resistance structure right at the top here. And then we have another one right here, which is acting like a weekly resistance. And let's just for a minute right there, let's take a look at that weekly resistance that I was talking about. Once the chart successfully loaded up, which just finished, all right, you see right at the top here. Okay, so that is what I'm trying to say. If it break above here, then it's bananas. The next stop, okay, would be right at the top here. Okay, the next one, and that wouldn't be a mistake, and neither would it be a bad thing to happen. So the plan is to keep a close up on these guys. Okay, this will be the ultimate target. Okay, don't forget, these are all-time high right at the top here. We have the all-time high on Aussie dollar. All the yen pairs are very similar pattern right now. If you check USD JPY also, it looks like this. If you check yen JPY, I mean pound JPY also, it looks very close to this. So it is just very, very decent that we keep a close up on all of these pairs. Okay, very important that we keep a very solid and close tab on all of these pairs. All right, so that is that. That's what I'm trying to say. Moving forward. Okay, so on to the next one. They're not messing anything up. All right, so let's leave it there for now. Okay, and we move into the next pair, which is Euro GBP. So Euro GBP as well. I have a plan on it, but I'm not sure I will be acting on that plan. For now, the plan I have on it, the buy trade already got forfeited and got destroyed. The moment the market break below here, it got destroyed. So I'm no more interested in buying Euro GBP for now. I'm going to delete all of these guys. Okay, they are now quite useless. So for now, the plan, oh, excuse me. I think, yeah, if we break our move here, maybe I can shift it right to that place, but I'm going to delete this one. Good. So the plan is simple, plain and simple. There's a possibility going to retest this place and drop down like this. I will take this sell right at the bottom here. As you can see, it was already planned right there initially. However, if it went ahead to cross above here, pull back, push up, pull back, I will take another unusual zigzag pattern, OEBC. Once I get this zigzag pattern, I look for a possible entry. I look for candlestick pattern. I look for one or two things, and I give it a shot. Okay, I give it a shot. It's as simple as that. I don't need to complicate things. I don't need to mess around with things. I just need to be prepared to be able to see through the market the way it is meant to be seen through, and that is what I always do. Okay, so that is that on Euro GBP. I'm still waiting on it. Okay, patiently I will do that, and if anything changes, I will let you know, and I'm very sure you also will let yourself know by taking a screenshot and keeping a close tab on that one. So on gold is flying up. right now it is just I mean, the buyers will definitely be happy right now. We had a lot of very interesting plans to take a buy right here. I took it upon myself not to, because this is where my stop loss would make sense. All right. And it's just kept on going higher and higher and higher and higher. I guess gold will do what gold is going to do. But for now, I'm still sitting on my hands on gold. I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to make out of it. So I'm personally right now, not out of fear, not out of nothing. I am just taking I took it upon myself as the sole ownership of my personal trading account and all my trading account to not to touch gold. It is a personal decision. You might go ahead and touch it, you might go ahead and trade it, you might go ahead and take a buy, you might go ahead and take a sell. But as for me, I'm taking it upon myself. I made it my own personal decision not to touch gold right about now. Simple arithmetic. Okay, simple arithmetic. So it's a very decent buy. I could have taken this buy, believe me. I saw it play out. I just decided not to take the trade. Believe me. The stop loss was crazy though. It was around 200 and something pips. Boy, bad. 0.01 or even 0.05 or 0.1. Okay. So that's gonna be good. That would be like maybe, yeah, $200. 0.1 is $200 loss. But that's not too crazy. But at the same time, I just don't really fancy all of this. So I want to be patient. I want there should be clear peace all around the globe now, because I mean the fundamental doesn't even make sense right now. Aside the geopolitics, gold's supposed to be dropping, but geopolitics is foiling that, and it's not something I'm used to. And it comes to geopolitics, I would even say this will be my first major geopolitics conflict that I will be active trading. I mean, I'll be actively trading. So I don't want to mess things up. Probably people that was around during the 9/11, people that were in the market. That's what I'm saying. People that were in the market during the 9/11, people that were in the market during, probably the first global financial crash, the second one, the third one, whatever. Maybe they know how to navigate the market through a period like this. But as for me, I don't know enough data to understand how the market works. One way or the other, once this gets settled, and I pray it actually got settled with the war, I pray it doesn't lead to a more crazy wars and crazy things happening all around the world. I hope everything gets settled with Iran, Israel, Lebanon, Gaza, the Palestinian. I pray everybody comes together. There's a ceasefire. Everybody gets back home safe. Life goes on as usual. Everything is fine. Everything is cool. I pray that is what is happening and that's what's going to happen. But at the same time, I don't want to be oblivious to what's happening right now. So I just want to gather enough data to see how I can better plan myself in the coming years. Okay, in the coming year. That is my plan right now. I just want to gather enough data. All right. Then all right, and this is a capital if this something like this happen in the nearest future, which if everything gets calm now, there is a high possibility that it's going to happen in the nearest future. It's human being. We like war. We like to fight. We like to just poke each other in the nose, poke each other in the face, just try to do something to each other. So if that happens in the next future, I guess I will know what to do. I will know what to do moving forward. But for now, I'm being careful. I'm being cautious, and I'm watching. I'm praying. Moving forward. GJ also, I don't really have any plan on GJ. I'm currently holding USD so I don't have any plan on selling or buying USDJ for now. So I'm keeping a close eye on that one also. But if you guys need any pair, you need me to analyze any pair, please let me know as soon as possible as well. Moving forward to BTC, which is the last pair we'll be talking about today before I go. And the fundamental that I also want to read towards later, I mean, earlier today, I couldn't find it, so that was that. However, there was a bullish momentum going on Bitcoin right now because BlackRock seems to be buying. It seems to be getting much more interested in holding some Bitcoins. Okay, so we see how this goes. But right now, Bitcoin today was above 69,500 thereabout. Okay, that's the highest it went today. So if you check today's high on Bitcoin, it should be around. Let's check it out. Okay, today's high is around 69,491 technically. But if you go back to a much smaller time frame, okay, if you go back to a much smaller time, Control C, Control V. All right. If we come back to a much smaller time frame, we're going to see the whole thing in a much clearer picture. I think it should actually cross 6,500 in my own personal opinion. So let's come to 1 minute time frame and see the highest it actually came today. Yes, I think that's it. This is where it was today. This is the highest it was. Yes, right there. So that's that, just as written. I thought I changed the color to black earlier. Yeah, so that's that anyways. So heading back to 1 hour time frame. So Bitcoin is still quite decent for me. I took some very good buy during the weekend on the 15-minute and 5-minute time frame. But right now, this is the buy. This is the obvious buy I can take. Okay, you can see we have a couple of higher highs and higher lows. All right, we have this higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, high low, high low, high low, high. Can continue to go up. So far, this trend remain the same, I guess we still have a future. The Bitcoin buyers still have a future, okay, unless it got destroyed. Okay, and the moment it got destroyed, the destroying part will start from breaking below here, pulling back, then right here we start looking at a possible sell-off. All right, a possible sell-off. But for now, if I stay above here, and above this immediate support structure, it is still bullish to me, and I'll keep it that way. All right. So that is my take on Bitcoin, guys. I hope if you have any question, please now is the time. If you don't have any question, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Sorry if you joined our YouTube channel link. Okay, it is a lot to handle, but just a quick recap. All right, Aussie dollar is doing well. We are taking a sell trade. We are still holding that sell trade. All right. And then USDHF is a buy trade. I think someone said, can he take a buy trade? If you are taking a buy trade from here, you'll be happy now, at least I think 5 to 10 pips profits. And then we have NZUSD sell, still quite decent, still quite neat. I think I'm going to hold on to this myself. We have USD card, which I'm still waiting for probably a pullback before I start looking into a better trade setup on USD card. All right. And then pound dollar possibly going to drop. Right. I think it already dropped actually. We just need to wait for this candle to close. But I'm not sure if I'll be jumping in that trade, to be honest. Why? Because I'm already on many dollar pair selling. So that is not quite smart of me if I jump into that trade. But it doesn't mean it doesn't mean it might not drop. Okay, it could. And I would really love to see it drop, to be honest with you. But at the same time, we have to be patient. We have to be risk smart. Don't forget, risk is our primary assignment. Our primary assignment or obligation is to our account. All right. Before profit comes risk management, comes stop loss. So we have to what? We have to stay patiently and to watch it very, very patiently. All right. So that is my take on the market today. I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day. USD also doing well to the upside. All right. Yes, it's doing well to the upside. We have Euro USD also doing well to the upside. I mean to the downside, excuse me. So all of that are very good. Okay. The plan is just to be patient right now and see how everything goes. I'll see you in the next one. Have a very good day. Enjoy the rest of the day. Please manage your risk appropriately. Don't mess things up. Don't stress things. Don't force anything. Okay. Let the train run its course. Okay. And I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.